Hello, my name is Catherine Farrow, and today we will be learning about educational technology websites, and we'll discuss an analysis of those websites as well as a critique of those websites. The overview for today's presentation is to first of all learn the definition of digital citizenship, as well as look at the ISTE website. Next, we will learn more about Discovery Education. Third, we will discuss Pear Deck. And last, we'll take a look at Quizlet. First, we're going to learn the definition of digital citizenship. According to the Learning.com team, digital citizenship is the ability to use technology responsibly, safely, and respectfully. Our first website we'll be learning more about is the ISTE website. The ISTE website seeks to transform education by empowering, nurturing, and guiding students, educators, education leaders, and coaches. I noticed on the website there are digital citizenship lessons available that help to communicate with students exactly what digital citizenship is and how to practice it. There are many standards available to guide and empower learners, educators, education leaders, and coaches, and even one section of those standards covers digital citizenship, and we're going to take a look at those standards in a minute. So as far as digital citizenship, on the ISTE website there are student standards, and there are 4 standards for students. The first one is about digital footprint, and with this standard, students cultivate and manage their digital identity and reputation and are aware of the permanence of their actions in the digital world. The next standard is about online behavior. Students engage in a positive, safe, legal, and ethical behavior when using technology, including in social interactions online or when using network devices. The third standard is about intellectual property. Students demonstrate an understanding of and respect for the rights and obligations of using and sharing intellectual property. And the last standard is digital privacy. Students manage their personal data to maintain digital privacy and security and are aware of data collection technology used to track their navigation online. So these 4 standards could be shared with students, and they would then be able to monitor their own progress when it comes to digital citizenship. Something I like about the ISTE website is that there are also standards about digital citizenship for educators. So again, there are 4 standards. The first one is about creating positive experiences. Educators will create experiences for learners to make positive, socially responsible contributions and exhibit empathetic behavior online that builds relationship and community. Next, the standard covers evaluating resources for credibility, establish a learning culture that promotes curiosity and critical examination of online resources, and fosters digital literacy and media fluency. The third standard is to teach safe, legal, ethical practices, mentor students in safe, legal, and ethical practices with digital tools, and the protection of intellectual rights and property. And the final standard is to model digital privacy, model and promote management of personal data and digital identity, and protect student data privacy. And again, these 4 standards can help educators know exactly what they should be teaching to their students, and it provides a way to reflect on if you are meeting those standards. Some pros of the ISTE website are that there are a library of resources available. There's blog posts, podcasts, books, journals, etc. for educators, students, leaders to choose from. The ISTE website prepares educators to teach about technology and provides lessons and materials for an easy way to do that. And it also promotes communication, collaboration, and critical thinking. And those are all skills we hope to develop in ourselves and in our students. Some cons of the ISTE website is that there are a multitude of standards and it can be time consuming to read through all of them and apply to educational technology. So it does take a lot of time to look through them, but they are helpful standards to look at. The next educational website we'll be looking at is Discovery Education. Discovery Education is an EdTech platform that offers content such as videos, lesson plans, quizzes, and other multimedia tools. There are resources available for a variety of subject areas. The three main subject areas that Discovery Ed focuses on are STEM, English, and history. Some pros of Discovery Education is there is an assortment of supplemental teaching material available. Primarily Discovery Ed focuses on videos, but there are other materials available on the website. Discovery Education works well with Google Classroom. It pairs nicely and materials able to be easily uploaded to Google Classroom. There is the ability to customize material and to edit it and make it your own, make it fit your class, your students. So that definitely is something positive about Discovery Ed. And the website is user-friendly and engaging. Young students are able to easily learn how to use it. Some cons of Discovery Education. Primarily the resources are focused on elementary and middle school ages, and I would say more so upper elementary and middle school. So that is the main focus there. Some of the media available is outdated, so that will have to be carefully looked through. And according to an article by Cody and Nogin, some of the activities do take a long time to complete, and students will sometimes get bored because of the length of the activities. Next, we're going to learn more about Pear Deck. Pear Deck is another educational technology website, and Pear Deck allows students to follow along to digital presentations on their own personal devices. And Pear Deck is an option to add on to Google Slides. Pear Deck asks students to participate during the presentation, and it assesses their learning throughout. Now, some pros and cons about Pear Deck. According to the Pear Deck website, Pear Deck does increase engagement during presentation because students are able to see the material on their own screen and participate throughout the presentation instead of just sitting and listening. Pear Deck does offer opportunity to assess learning throughout the presentations, and there is a variety of pre-made Pear Decks to choose from. So you don't have to always just create your own Pear Decks. Other teachers have uploaded Pear Decks and you can choose from those. Some cons of Pear Deck is that it is very time consuming to create a new Pear Deck. And Pear Deck is only paired with Google Slides, so you do have to have a Google account in order to use it. And then last, Pear Deck can be expensive, and the free version is pretty limited as far as the number of slides that you're able to use, and there's some other features that are limited as well. So the cost of Pear Deck can be a con. The last educational technology website we'll be learning more about today is Quizlet. Quizlet is a web-based tool that's used to create study tools such as flashcards, tests, and games. According to the Quizlet website, Quizlet now offers AI tools that will help students with creating study materials, and there's even a tutoring option using AI. Now, the pros and cons for Quizlet. Some positive features about Quizlet is that materials are easily shared with others. They can be easily uploaded to an LMS system such as Canvas or Google Classroom. Quizlet is used by a variety of ages. Young students, even college students, use Quizlet. There's the ability to differentiate review because of the variety of choices with the study materials. So tests, flashcards, games, so easily differentiate. And then also there's the ability to collaborate with others, and there is a gamification mode called Quizlet Live that students can participate in. Some cons of Quizlet are that it is expensive and the free account does limit most of the features. There are ads on the free version, and that can be distracting to students. There also is the possibility of learning incorrect information if you're using someone else's set, so making sure that material is accurate before you study it. And Quizlet can also be used to cheat when taking online assessments. Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you learn more about some educational technology websites.